Hi everyone, I am in North London today for the JPilates instructor only class. It's pretty exciting because as an instructor I don't get to practice as much as I'd like to, so this is such a great way just to get my ass kicked basically. Joanne Cobbe, who's the director of JPilates, does this once a month and I don't know what to say. Okay. So you know it's going to be a really tough class because Joe's teaching it, and because it's all instructors you have to bring your A game. So it's full on and it's going to be a great class.
Just begin focusing on your breath. So think about breathing in through the nose and breathing out through your mouth.
So I just did your class, Joe, freaking amazing, I loved it. Why the instructor class?
Okay, so I created the instructor only class simply because so many instructors don't have time to practice themselves, or they don't have a standard of class they can go to which meets their needs, because as an instructor often you've got the underlying knowledge, you've got the experience, and so the class you want to go to needs to be at that higher level and specific for you. So I created instructor only classes so that we can have that, you know, full-on high level but with technique, technical cues, so that it's not just performing the moves, it's also learning. But as well, it means that you get to mix and mingle with other instructors, it's good networking, and it's just good fun. And I get to work you really hard.
Yeah, and I did, so much so I changed my t-shirt, I sweat through it. And so we just did the 34 archival moves.
Yes.
Why, as an instructor and as a client, are those important to know?
Okay, a lot of the time now we teach the moves but we modify them for postural imbalances, for a lack of the strength or flexibility that's necessary. But you need to know where they came from. Where did the moves originate? What was Joe Pilates' original focus and level? And that means then knowing that you can then keep moving yourself towards it. So it's not that we constantly water things down. We know the actual source, but then we adapt it to suit ourselves now, but always bearing in mind that we want to be working towards that top level to get that goal, to then have that achievement, and then the sense of achievement is brilliant.
That's great. So I'll put Joe's details down in the description box so you can check it out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Becky Uden and here for the JPilates Instructors Only class tonight. Really excited to be back on the mat again with all the instructors. It's a great opportunity to get together and chat to everyone and also get some great inspiration for my classes. I usually use a lot of the material, so very worthwhile coming.
Hi Maddie.
Hi.
Okay, so you just did the original 34 archival moves. How did you find it?
Brilliant, but exhausting.
So what do you get out of these classes?
Lots of ideas, and also just good to have your own practice. A bit self-indulgent, just to have a bit of exercise yourself.
And would you recommend it to other instructors?
Absolutely.
My name's Louise and I'm one of JPilates instructors, and I've got one of these bands at a convention and I wear it all the time, well, whenever I need a bit of inspiration. As a fitness instructor doing personal training, Pilates, or just developing an exercise to music class, I kind of put this on just to get a bit of inspiration from what Jo gives us in her trainings and the creativity, just to help me put my class together.
So you've heard from Jo, you've heard from a couple of other instructors who've attended the class. If you are in the area, go for it. I think self-practice is such an important thing to keep going as an instructor. And I'll see you next time.